It's good to see you guys. How are you guys tonight? We are going to be starting this warlock up. So we made this warlock, you know, if you guys remember, as soon as Silver Slash died, we rolled this warlock, and I haven't started leveling it yet. So I think tonight we're gonna do a little bit of warlock leveling. I don't know if I'm ready for it, but we're just gonna jump in. So if you guys aren't sure what's going on here, I've been talking about trying out Warlock for TBC. I may or may not go with Warlock, but the first step was just starting to learn it. So we thought it would be fun to start learning Warlock in Hardcore and do that on the Horde side on the off chance that I hit 60 on this Warlock, because that's likely what I will be playing TBC on. For this additional character that I'm going to make. So we have our Alliance warrior that I will still play on. I actually just transferred my warrior. to Fairlina earlier today. So currently I'm guildless. I'm figuring it out. I'm not sure what we're going to do exactly, but we may do some collaborating and some raiding on Fairlina on my warrior, and moving into TBC, I will be on that server as well. So then outside of that, we also are planning to do some collaborations on Horde side for TBC, which is why we need to start prepping and thinking about what we'd like to be on TBC. So I'm thinking a little about Warlock. I know a lot of people are going Warlock. There's also the option to do Paladin, because you guys, I loved my Paladin on Alliance side, so I could do like Blood Elf Paladin. So really, I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to learn Warlock, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. Locke seemed so OP at the beginning, at least. Yeah, Locke is gonna be very strong. It's just there's only so much room for Locks in a raid, right? So we'll see. So we're killing these zombies. We need to kill these, and I will tell you, if you guys are coming in for the first time and you're like, what's the deal here? So we've done hardcore leveling. We have played a lot of Classic WoW. I have not played much Horde, and I haven't ever played Warlock. So we have seen this starting zone only once, and very briefly. So I have a lot to learn tonight between learning Warlock, learning Horde. It's gonna be a lot, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys being here. Okay, we just got Summon Imp, people. Summon Imp. Get these gloves. Ding, level 3. We're moving and grooving. Now, oh my god, you guys, I have not rolled a class that has a pet, so God only knows how this is gonna pop up once we summon our pet. We're gonna have to figure out how to make this look better, probably. But one thing that's a super important moment, I feel like, when you roll Warlock is your pet name, right? Because this imp could have any name. It could be really good or it could be really bad. So as soon as I hit this button, we're gonna find out what our imp is named. And there's no going back, right? We don't get to change the name. It is what it is. You get what you get. And I think this is the blessed run because we already got a red bag. But if we get a bad imp name, I don't know. So I'm a little nervous. If you guys are here for the first time, you don't really know, this is my first time playing Warlock. So we are literally learning this class from the ground up. And I have very limited experience as Horde as well. Guys, what the heck is this name? Guys, I don't even want to say it out loud. You know how I'm pronouncing that in my head. You know how I'm pronouncing this in my head, and I don't even want to say it out loud. Yeah, Monka TOS if I pronounce this out loud. Lore SWAT understands. Lore SWAT gets it. Guys, what the heck is this? What? This is the most unlucky situation, and also, what the frick is this pet bar? I knew it was gonna be so scuffed. So we have, do I have to do anything else with my pet? Guys, I don't know what's going on. I've never played Warlock, and I can't even think of the last time I played a class with a pet. What the frick is happening? There's so much to learn. So I've done a couple of Horde duos, briefly, maximum level being like 13, so barely out of the start zone, and also a couple of solo Horde tunes at the very beginning of starting Hardcore. where I got also to like level 13. I don't think I've been over level 13 on the Horde side. So we are super new to Horde here. Do we have any Warlock mains in chat, or just people who know Warlock pretty well, even if you're not a Warlock main? So many different ways to do your rotation. It's a forgiving class. Enjoy the ease. Well, we'll see. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a lot to learn something new, and then also kind of learning the Horde stuff as well. But I think it's going to be fun. We've had a lot of people who have really wanted to see me play Horde for a while. And again, we're kind of looking towards TBC, and a lot of my friends will be playing Horde in TBC. So I will be most likely raiding on the Horde side in TBC, in addition to playing some of my warrior as well. So kind of half and half. So corruption. Corrupts the target, causing 40 shadow damage over 12 seconds. This is damage over time ability. Also Curse of Weakness. Damage caused by the target is reduced by 3 for 2 minutes. Only one curse can be active at a time. So I don't have any other curses yet that I know of. So we can have that up, and also Immolate. Oh, weakness is bad. You guys were saying it's not worth it. So we just want to get corruption and Immolate. Immolate, corruption, Shadow Bolt. Okay, we have it in order. So for now, that's what we'll bind it as. So that way we can remember our rotation as we start to learn it. Then I'll get it rebound eventually. Shadow Bolt until you get 1 and drain life. Okay. All right, we're on it. We know what our rotation is going to be. Okay, get this next one pulled. No mana. Just slice it. I feel like I'm playing as rogue, especially because I'm undead. How about imp? Kill everything. So I remember, I don't know if you guys were here when I did that Halloween stream, but we did do like a tiny bit of the Warlock starting zone on the Halloween stream. And it was so freaking funny, you guys. My pet was on aggressive and I couldn't figure out what was going on, like why I kept aggroing every mob in sight. So talk about speed leveling. I mean, we were pulling things left and right for that. So it's already off to a better start. All right, here we go. We're out of this mine. We have another quest done. We'll have that to turn in, and then it's gonna be time for us to emerge into the world. Now, if we kill a couple of things on our way, let's see, how much XP do we need and how much do we get per mob? All right, 42 XP. Kind of take a minute to hit 6. I was kind of thinking if we hit 6 before we leave. All right, let's head back. Move on in. So we're gonna have something that we can train probably at the imp trainer. You guys were saying we're gonna have our quest to turn in as well. And then we're heading out of Death Knell into new territory that we haven't seen yet. So yeah, we literally stayed in Death Knell on that Halloween stream. So it's gonna be completely foreign to us here in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned, stay tuned. All right, where's my Warlock trainer gonna be, chat? Anybody know? All right, let's see. Mage trainer, that's not us. Let me see, I guess it's this one. Yeah, okay, Demon trainer, anything we can get. Blood Pact, already known. Nothing else. All right, so we're covered on that. You guys said to check every time I train, so you gotta make sure we check. So, these are 2 things that I wanna get, I'm sure, right? Life Tap, level 1. Get that, and then Shadow Bolt rank 2. So we're gonna get both of those. We're leaving Curse of Weakness because you guys told me that that's just scuffed and nobody cares about it. So let's talk about Life Tap. So I'm gonna convert my health towards the end of the fight into mana. Okay, I see. That'll be good because that'll help us with stopping a drink. It's raining pretty heavy out here tonight. Our visibility is not that great, especially for a zone that we know 0 about, but that's okay. All right, here we go. Boom. Same rotation as before. Corruption. But now we have a new rank of Shadow Bolt. Check us out. And let's do one of these. A little life tap towards the end. Now, I should probably be doing like what I do on Mage, where I kind of like move around and try to avoid some... Wait, do I have to hold this down? Wait. Or is it like an instant converts 20 health into 20 mana? Oh, so I just have to like single tap that? I thought it was like a cast where unless I break it, it keeps going. Does that make sense? I think Hunter Deathless would be easiest for sure. Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about though? Like, let me think of something else that has that. So like Hunter, when they funnel life to their pet, that's what I thought life tap was. Okay, got it. So we have to click it each time we want to use it. So, okay, question. So we have our like our starter, our beginning warlock rotation, if you will, where we've been opening up with the Emily. And moving into corruption, which is my damage over time, and then finishing out with the Shadow Bolt. So when the mob's still alive, I mean, I guess I just kind of spam Shadow Bolt until it dies at that point, because we already have, like, there would be no need to reapply corruption or anything. Like, that's still going to be ticking. I do see, I mean, it could fall off, I guess, theoretically, but it really doesn't seem to be at this low level. But if that fell off, we could always like reapply our damage over time. So it looks like I'm just gonna get like a couple Shadow Bolts in, and then things will be dead. And we've got our Emily and our corruption ticking the whole time. Looks like that's kind of gonna be the move. Just a tip you want to do enchanting early to get wands ASAP. So there was an enchanting trainer. I thought about training it, and I didn't while we were back in town, but we very well might do that because yes, one thing we don't have yet is a wand, and that's gonna help us a lot with mana as well. We just got life tap, which is kind of nice for keeping us topped off for mana, but I do want to get a wand ASAP, so I think we probably will. I'm thinking we're gonna go, I don't know, what do you guys usually go with enchanting? When you guys do enchanting, do you guys usually do like some sort of like gathering profession, maybe like herbalism or something? Enchanting and tailoring to turn, oh yeah, okay, enchanting tailoring, right. Duh, that makes sense. Yeah, and I think you need 60 linen cloth, right? To get the wand. So yeah, we could do that, or I mean, we could go with the thing of just like choosing a gathering profession to make a little bit of money. So talk to me about the warlock mount. I mean, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're level 6, so we don't really need to like look that far down the road necessarily. But obviously on my paladin, I got a free mount, and warlock is the only other quest or only other class that has something similar. But I've heard that there's like more to the warlock quest than paladin. So is that something, I mean, do people do that right away at 40 on warlock and hardcore? Is there really anything to it, or it's pretty straightforward? Yeah, I mean, usually, so again, I haven't really played as a class that plays with wand, but from watching other people, I think usually the meta is going, you know, doing tailoring and enchanting to get your wand. I just don't have experience with doing it, so that's why I haven't done it yet, but I think that's what most people do. Level 8 Hound, so let's see. Let's try one of these. Boom, I'm gonna do the Emily, and I'm gonna let the pet start casting. Now I'm gonna do a corruption. Oh, now my pet's like probably dead. Oh no, here it goes. Now it's gonna come to me. Oh, look at that, we're working together, me and the pet. Boom. So I feel like I should have maybe cast, maybe I do Emily and corruption so that both are ticking, but then I wait on a Shadow Bolt for a second or something. That might be the better move. I don't know. I mean, I kind of like having my pet alive too, so I don't... But the thing is, like, once I take aggro, the pet's really not going to be able to get it back, so it's like... One of those. Kite a little. Boom. And into the Shadow Bolt. I'm going to do a life tap. Oh, this is feeling so good. Warlock is so fun, you guys.